Welcome to Paris! Well, hello there. This is Pia from the future. I am actually just sitting here editing this very same vlog. And unfortunately, some of the footage from that afternoon got lost. However, not all is lost. I will take you back to Paris in just a second. But while I was editing, I received my OBY jewelry order that I had placed before going to Paris. And I thought we might put the little bit of editing aside and have a little look at what's in here together. And I had just started opening the package when I realized I might as well just film it and share it with you. Well, this is nice. They've included this little OBY jewelry polishing cloth. What first caught my eye about this brand was this pair of chain jewelry earrings that look like this. I really liked them because the chain pattern on them matches the pattern on my Cartier watch, and I thought those would pair beautifully together. Let me just try them on. They'll also match beautifully to the chain pattern that there is on the Lanvin necklace that I was wearing last week. These are exactly what I was looking for. Okay, these ones are staying on for today. I've been looking for a pair of earrings like this for quite some time, honestly. Something that's got that vintage feel to it, because vintage earrings are my absolute fave, or vintage looking earrings. I really like that, like for my main part. The rest I'm quite modern, but for the main earrings, I like them to have that vintage feel to them. During this autumn winter season, I can really see myself styling them up like a roll neck and a half updo, as I'm doing today, to kind of bring them as the focal point of a look, but also perhaps with a total updo and something a little bit more formal to go out at night. Now, something else I've been after for quite some time, and the regulars on this channel will know it, is an affordable everyday tennis bracelet. This one right here is an 18 karat yellow gold plated tennis bracelet with moissanite stones. The stones are set in a basil style, which is particularly nice because each stone will be covered by the metal. Now, I did work in jewelry and high jewelry for quite some time, and I know this makes the piece a little bit harder to build since the metal needs to be put out around each single piece. However, this is really going to assure the protection of each of the stones, making it ideal for everyday wear as opposed to just prongs holding each of the stones. This is actually what I wanted it for, because I want one that I can layer with my watch as an everyday sort of wrist stack styling. I think also for just perhaps more formal events, it will look absolutely gorgeous worn alone in the hand without a watch, without any other bracelet, and just be that sort of statement piece of the look. I did order myself a couple more pieces to playful ear stacks that I like to build, so I'm gonna take off the ones I'm wearing now and show you which ones I got. Before I forget, as customary by now, I did request a discount code for you guys, which you should be seeing on the screen right now. And I'll also leave it linked on the description area down below. Now, these pieces I ordered to update my piercing stack are technically pairs actually, so they can worn as main earrings. But I thought stuck together, because they're so like small and dainty, they would make quite a fun and playful, but still very bougie earring stack. So I got this pair of lab-grown rubies and yellow gold plated hoops. This will look just as lovely worn on their own on my sort of main area in here, particularly if I want to look a little bit more polished, I would say, as they will stacked with other earrings. And there's this pair of little heart-shaped earrings that are made in 18 karat yellow gold plating with lab-grown emeralds, which again I can easily style as a regular pair of earrings. So the perfect spot for them would be my second or third hole in here. And finally, the last piece I ordered, these are as bougie as ear cuffs get, in a sort of little beaded shape, moissanite stones and a lab-grown ruby. They're absolutely perfect also for not having to get more piercings done, which is my case on this side of my face. Gorgeous. I can't wait to style them up. I'm obsessed with how this ones look. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy with them. But okay, I just wanted to do a little bit of an unboxing, discover these new things together. But let's take you back to Paris once again. We've come to stay for a couple of days because we've had tickets for a rock concert for ages, and now the day is finally here. And tonight we are heading to the Deep Purple concert, which I am honestly so excited about. You might have caught a styling video during summertime when I actually got this tickets months ago. It was actually so hot, and now it's freezing here in Paris. And I did a full styling video for a rock concert, but do it fashion girly type of thing, which was so fun. one. If you haven't watched that video, I will leave it linked up here for you. In any case, I didn't end up doing that styling for tonight's look because, oh my goodness, it is cold and everything I had purchased is not really going to match for that, but it's okay. We'll leave it for a summer concert. That's all right. Now we've picked a hotel that's actually a little bit far from the rest of the activities we have planned in here while we're going to be staying, because we're not just going to do the concert. We also have meeting with some friends. We're also going to do a little bit of cozy coffee time. It's autumn in Paris. You all know I love me some cozy coffee autumn dates. We also have a very nice exhibit planned. There's a lot of things happening on this vlog. Yeah, like I was saying, the hotel is a little bit further away from the areas where we're going to be having all of our Parisian schedule fun planned. However, it is quite close to the Pilates studio that I booked a class in for tomorrow. It's a new studio I've never been to, so I'm really excited to try it. And every time I come to Paris, I try to book myself a little reformer Pilates class since we don't have that close to the house where we live by the beach. It's my little treat to myself. However, because tonight there's a concert, we might also end up going out for drinks after, all that jazz, I was thinking it might be a better idea to wake up close to the Pilates class and keep myself accountable. It's a beautiful room nonetheless. It's already kind of moody and sexy, so the lights are quite low. I've tried to turn on as many lights as possible. As you walk into the room, you have your shower room in here. This place has been recently renovated. I think they mentioned it was renovated about a year ago. And I would describe it as a little bit of a lover's sultry hotel, if that's a way to call it. It's all in this gorgeous burgundy, which is the color of the season. And then we've got the husband in there. Do you want to say hi to the vlog today? He's probably looking for stuff for the next holiday. Which holiday are you looking for right now?
Lapland.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we might go to Finland, but that's coming up later this year. We've got a lovely wooden open closet style in there. Quite a couple of mirrors. Woo! Not what we usually go for, but like I said, we were really looking for something that would be close enough. And honestly, we're not disappointed. It's very, very cute. We've got a little minibar in here, although they have a very nice tapas bar downstairs. So we'll go in there later today. Oh, and this might come in handy because I'm currently redoing Tristan's office in the house, which I'll do a little unveiling of the day that I have it ready. Swipe right. That's a funny one. And then through here, we've got the loo. I'm just realizing I haven't shown you my new bag. So let's share that with you because I didn't do an unboxing for it actually. I'll do like a full-on nice review video about her. It's the first day she's ever come into Paris. This is the Demelier croc embossed leather with yellow gold hardware that you might have seen me talk to you about a gajillion times. So this is my new bag that I actually didn't unbox with you. This is a very special piece for me. I got it with some money that my grandma gave me years ago before getting a little bit ill. I think today, even if I showed her this, she wouldn't really understand what it was, but she was like, one day just get yourself a nice little thing that you like. Thinking perhaps I'll put that towards the Birkin at some point. And then recently I was like, well, I might as well take a little bit out of that Birkin fun and have maybe a smaller one and then still get this bag that I've been wanting for almost a year now, more or less. So in any case, it is a very special piece for me. I know that Demelier offers to write inside of the sort of top handle of it. And what I'm thinking is that I want to get her name written in there to kind of like carry her with me all the time. And I don't know, whenever I look at it now, I think of my grandma and that makes me very, very happy. It's the first time I'm bringing her to Paris, which I am also so excited about. In any case, today I'm using another handbag, but I'll show you that in a sec. And inside of this bag, I have something else I wanted to share with you because I haven't unboxed it yet. It's a little gift from hubby. It says Les Bijoux Cézanne and it's from Cézanne's jewelry collection. I think I know what it is already because I remember we went to Cézanne, I think it was last month or 2 months ago. You might have seen it on a vlog because I did vlog while we were there. And I tried on a couple of their bracelets and there was one I actually fell in love with and I'm peeking in there and I can see it's that already. Thank you so much, husband. I love it, love it, love it, love it. What a beautiful sort of magnetic clasp in there. And it's in this gorgeous mahogany, yellow gold brown meets mahogany shade. And I really, really like this one because it reminds me to one my mom used to wear when I was little. So that's why I fell in love with it in the boutique. As you may have noticed, some of the women in my family and in my life have a big impact in the things I'm going to like or that I'm going to just enjoy wearing. This is how I think I'll be wearing it, like outside little sweaters like this. And I think it matches the nails to perfection. So that's a really, really cute one. I'm very happy with that. Thank you, husband. I'm just gonna quickly show you the bag I'm taking out. This little oleada number, it's a top handle piece, and I think it will match beautifully to the boots I'm wearing today. I'll show you the total look later, but I'm just gonna take out the stuff because I was actually using the Demelier one as my bag for the train to Paris. Celine Sunnies, let's take those in my head so it's a little bit easier. Phone number 1, phone number 2, little lint roller. I always get so many questions about this one because it's so handy to have in the suitcase or in days like today if you just want to have it on your handbag. It's just such a comfortable piece. I will leave it linked down below along with everything else. I do have enough space for this one, so this one's coming along too. Also, how cute is the little note they left us? I always find it so adorable when hotels leave you a little note. For the look of the day, it's going to be a little bit more of a rock and roll, but make it winter style. So I've got a roll neck sweater. This one's from Uniqlo. It's from their merino wool collection. And I've got a pair of leather trousers. Perhaps in there you'll be able to see a little bit better with the colors. Like I said, it's a very sort of moody, sultry type of look for the place. But we've got, yes, so this ones are Massimo Dutti. I think they're from like 2 years ago, but they come out with this type of trousers regularly. I love them because they're real leather. I have a couple of pairs from them, and I'll link something similar down below if I find. The belt is a new one from Handbag, and it's in a lovely sort of croc style leather. I'll get closer to the window and show you. I've got a pair of Midsummer earrings, and then for the roll neck sweater, it will be Uniqlo, and I'm gonna do a coat over the top for going out later because it's actually really, really cold today. And then this is my little bag of the day. I'll probably show you outside because it's honestly such a gorgeous piece. I'm just not really doing her justice here. The last part on this look is the gorgeous Sesame bracelet Javi just got me. I'm so pleased with it. Here you can see all the bag completely packed. You can honestly fit so much in this handbag. I've got my wallet, 2 phones, my vlogging camera will go in there as well, and I also have my lint roller, and then my sunnies will fit over the top. And I even have some extra space on this side to put perhaps a little bit of receipts, or as Chanel would, a little bit of change for tips. And the last thing I wouldn't like to forget is my little Guerlain lipstick, which actually matches my bag today. How cute is that? I might still have a discount code available for them, and when they give me discount codes, they're usually really generous. So if I do, I will leave it linked down below so you can have a little look. If you're new here, you might not know how obsessed I am with this brand, but it's a female-owned brand. All of their leathers are upcycled from the food industry. The dyes they use are natural, so they're not going to be toxic for us. Everything they do is just gorgeous, and they do particularly handbags for workwear. However, they also do pieces like this one, which is just so cute for those of us whose work doesn't demand to carry a lot of stuff around. I do also have another one for days when I need to carry like my laptop and other things like that. I'm just heating up the curling iron, and I thought while it heats up, I might as well show you how beautiful the color on this bracelet is. I'm obsessed. There's all shushed up, but I've got this terrible static in there, and there's like a zillion gajillion little hairs. I don't know if you can see those. From far we cannot see it, so I think that's okay. Let's get going. Oh my goodness. Why are they all flying like that? You ready to go for some coffee?
Delicious coffee.
Yeah, right?
Cake.
You really like Ralph's coffee. Come to Paris to get American coffee, English music at night with Deep Purple. But that's what's great about Paris, isn't it? You can get everything you want, and it's like this very nice cosmopolitan cities. And then tomorrow we'll have a very, very French day. We're just waiting for our taxi, and I thought I'd show you a little bit of what the rest of the hotel looks like. I think it's such a cute place. Very gorgeous autumnal arrangement. How beautiful is that? I would love to put something like that on a table we have in the entrance of the house. cannot wait to go see Deep Purple. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Last time I saw them, it was like over 10 years ago, I think. So I'm just over the moon about this. Okay, so we are back from a little bit of an afternoon in Paris. It was really, really lovely. And I think now we're heading to the concert, right? I'm just so excited. It was, I would say, over 10 years ago that I saw Deep Purple for the very first time live, and I absolutely adored it. Go on a morning run almost on a daily basis or on a fortnightly basis. My knees are getting old, hashtag living in your 30s. Most of the time I get very lovelily accompanied by Deep Purple or bands of that sort, and I am just so over the moon of being able to see them once again in my lifetime live here in Paris with my now husband. I'm just so excited. What are you doing? I'm just so excited about this. I'm so happy. You have no idea. What's your favorite song?
I don't know. Not really.
No songs?
No, I know a lot about rock and roll, but Deep Purple, no.
Wait, so you're coming with me to a Deep Purple concert and you have no clue?
Of course.
What I'm taking you to?
I told you, like Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, but okay, if I ever got to see Led Zeppelin live, I think...
But we went.
No, we haven't seen Led Zeppelin. We went to Pink Floyd. And it wasn't
yes,
even Pink Floyd, it was
I
just
know.
Roger Waters
Pink
Pink Floyd.
I knew like 2 or 3 songs. But you know that I'm more David Bowie and more...
Yeah, okay. You're more like the soft rock. Very Frenchy of you, isn't it?
Dire Straits.
Love it. But Dire Straits is, yeah. It's a little bit softer, isn't it? I'm a little bit on that sort of, I would say, progressive rock. That's my type of vibe. Both my sister and I are really big fans of that. Like most of our family holidays were planned around some sort of rock concert tour when we were growing up. So to me, this is very close to home, even if I'm very far away from South America right now. Like being in Paris to go to an English rock concert is as homey as it feels for me. It's almost as homey as going to a South American beach. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna stop waffling. Sorry about that. Might be a little bit of chablis that we had earlier. And I'll see you at the concert, although probably we won't be able to film in there, but you know, Smoke on the Water, Highway Star, Lazy, all that jazz. I'll probably see you again tomorrow. Morning everybody! Just back from a beautiful Pilates class, Pilates reformer actually. Oh my goodness, I am so happy. Excuse me if I'm looking a little bit disheveled. I also had a lovely brunch downstairs with husband, and now I'm just gonna quickly get ready because checkout's in an hour and I still need to sort this out. I thought I'd share this because I think it looks so cute. It's actually what I always wear to Pilates. A little cardigan from Vuitton that I actually sourced years ago for a client when I was doing personal shopping, particularly luxury personal shopping full time. So it was a couple of years ago and I absolutely fell in love with it. So I thought I would get myself one, and so I did later, and I really like it. It's all in this kind of like dark navy, and it's got little golden buttons, a little detail in leather, really lovely one. And then for the rest of the look, I use a pair of Nike leggings, and I've got one of those Intimissimi long cashmere t-shirts, and then underneath I have a little sports bra. But for the most time I like to have something between the machine and myself. This is what I meant. So it's one of these sort of almost transparent little base layers. I find them super comfortable, and I think you can really like move yourself, and then there's something between you and the machine. If you're like me and you don't like to be with your skin against the machine, this is a very nice alternative that still lets you be nice and comfy. It feels kind of like a second skin, and they also have some very nice promotions going on sometimes. So if I find any, I will link them down below. I try to get them when they're in those promos, and I'll get like 3 or 6 or something like that. I cannot even begin to explain to you how exhausted I am from yesterday night. One of the best concerts I've ever experienced in my life. I just feel so grateful that I've gotten to see this band that I love and adore ever since I was a little child twice in my life now. So once it was in Uruguay, in Montevideo, with my father. I think it was like over 10 years ago. And now a second time in Paris with my husband. I am just over the moon, honestly. Let's do a little bit of skincare. I feel like we haven't really done nighttime skincare together. Yesterday, I did basically my entire Intuise routine. I did the eye serum, face serum, and I've also done face cream. These are all things that I like to apply on my skin during nighttime. And then before that, this is the Vino Perfect Serum, no, where is it? Brightening Dark Spot Serum by Caudalie. This thing has been absolutely changing my skin in conjunction with the Purse Vitamin C, which is what I use during the day. So this is what I use under my makeup and under my moisturizer. As my daytime serum, I absolutely adore this. It's got a concentrate of 10%. You've seen me speak about it about a gazillion times by now, most probably. And I think it's simply wonderful. Brighten my skin, bring it back to life, particularly after last night. And then brighten it, even out the skin tone. I'm now doing a little bit of Effaclar Isobiome. This is by La Roche-Posay. It's just a very sort of neutral, nice and calm little moisturizer. I have to excuse me today. Excuse me? You're gonna have to excuse me today, but my brain is going like 2 steps behind what I want to say. Or is it my mouth is following 2 steps behind my brain? I don't even know what I'm saying, but I guess you get what I'm saying. I'm gonna do a little bit of the Ole Henriksen Peptide Lip Treatment while I do the rest of my makeup. Do you all have like favorite waters as well? Or is it just me? I think this brand of water is just so delicious. I'm in a really good mood today. I don't know if you can see, like getting all excited about water and stuff. Honestly, I'm always excited about my water. I think it's one of those like daily luxuries, isn't it? To be excited about having really nice water to be drunk. Not really want to use primer, but I really enjoy the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream lately under my makeup. But what I particularly like about using this cream is how bougie of an experience it feels. It's very lightly scented, and it kind of reminds me to those creams that like our grandmas would wear when we were children. I mean, I guess we were all children at different ages, but my grandmas used to use creams that smelled a little bit like this when I was a child, and I don't know, it's like all the nice and cozy warm memories are unblocked. Now for foundation, I'm gonna do a little combination of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I have 2 in here in the shades 575 and 625. I'm just on the last leg of a very light layer of fake tan that's almost non-existent. I try to scrub it off completely, so I'm just gonna use 2 pumps of the lighter shade. My love for this foundation has been completely unblocked once again ever since the Giorgio Armani team sent this for me to try a couple of weeks ago. Pilates Reformer today was such an extraordinary class. I am so happy I picked this studio because it ended up being the studio of one of my all-time favorite Reformer Pilates teachers here in Paris. I really, really missed her classes, and it was so nice to wake up today as tired as I was because I was yawning from beginning to end and know I was gonna have a class with her because, oh my goodness, it was so cool. This was her new studio that she's opened with her husband, and I was so lovely welcome. Everyone was super fun. It was one of those classes where everyone in a very jolly dolly mood and everything becomes a joke and like we're all laughing and doing our exercises. Quite a demanding class, but honestly very fun, very playful. I am just so grateful that I got to do a class with her today. I'll leave her studio link down below in case you're ever in Paris and looking out for a good Pilates Reformer professor. Whenever you find a professor that you like in life, whatever it is that you want to learn, because I'm not the best at Pilates, to be honest, Pilates Reformer. I just really enjoy myself. I mean, I'm not that bad, but I'm honestly not like super cool at it either. But I feel like whenever you find a good teacher for whatever it is in life, you really have to stick to them. I just love how dedicated and energetic she is to each of us. It's a class of 6, so you're really like being catered to in a very nice and sort of dedicated way. And then besides how lovely the energies are during the class, you'll also come out feeling like every single fiber on your being has been completely elongated. I cannot speak highly enough of Tisha. So yeah, I will leave her contact, her studio and everything else linked down below in case you want to go pay her a visit if you're ever in Paris and in need of a little bit of Pilates reformer movement. Makeup done. Now let's just put a couple of drops of Penhaligon's Constantinople. This is my absolute fave perfume this autumn winter. There's some iris, patchouli, pink pepper. There's also a little bit of vanilla. It's a delicious kind of exotic scent. I mean, exotic to me. I don't know. I absolutely adore this. A touch of warmth, which makes it particularly nice to wear this time of the year. It's got some exquisite earth notes to it as well, with the pepper in there and the other floral notes. It's just a really, really delicious piece. Scent. Pardon me for that. Like I said, my brain is not working today. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go finish getting myself ready, pack my bag, and I will see you later. Alright you guys, well you might recognize where I'm at right now, and I'm gonna finish off editing this vlog so I can get it up in time for you. I want to thank you all so much for having watched this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you're not done, I'll leave you 2 more in here so you can binge a little bit more. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!